Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Ruchakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom to the elect out there pushing this truth in all sincerity. In the four corners of the earth, Lord willing, we be of that number. Hey, it's your brother Tobiah Yakuna coming at you with another lesson, and Lord willing, it'll be edifying. I want to start out with an article. This is from MSN.com. It reads, it's entitled, Her Ex-Husband is Suing a Clinic Over the Abortion She Had 4 Years Ago. It goes on to read, nearly 4 years after a woman ended an unwanted pregnancy with abortion pills obtained at a Phoenix clinic, she finds herself mired in an ongoing lawsuit over that decision. A judge allowed the woman's ex-husband to establish an estate for the embryo, which had been aborted in its 7th week of development. The ex-husband filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the clinic and its doctors in 2020, alleging that physicians failed to obtain proper informed consent from the woman as required by Arizona law. Across the U.S., people have sued for negligence in the death of a fetus or embryo in cases where a pregnant person has been killed in a car crash or a pregnancy was lost because of alleged wrongdoing by a physician, but a court action claiming the wrongful death of an aborted embryo or fetus is a more novel strategy, legal experts say. And I'll just pause there. See, this is this whole abortion thing is starting to get a little deeper because, see, it takes two to bring forth a human being, right? And then the woman basically turns into an incubator, So if, there's a song called Half on a Baby, right? From the World. I think it's by R. Kelly. But, it's really, the man brings more than half, but that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother time. But we'll just say if it's half and half, why doesn't that man have the say in whether or not his child should live? And that's what's going down. That's what they're bringing to the forefront in this article here, man. But we'll go ahead and get go to the scriptures on this whole abortion topic, because first of all, abortion is murder, man. Nobody. There's plenty of people out there that try to get pregnant, and they can't get pregnant, man, because that seed. Who makes that seed? What makes that seed go into that egg? The Lord, the Most High, makes that seed go into the egg. What brings that fetus all the way to birth? The Lord. The scriptures speak on how Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, He killeth and He maketh alive. Okay. And I'm going to just go ahead and just get a real quick, simple one. Exodus 20 and 13, So first of all, so if you don't have the authority to kill and you don't have the authority to bring anything into the world, if you can't do that, the Lord does it, then you have no authority to kill. Salaki, if that came out funky, but... So this is Exodus 20 and 13. Thou shalt not kill. All right. So there's a thing called an abortion clock, and I'll just pull it up real quick because I had a discussion with a person, a woman, about abortion, and the first thing she want to bring up is. Because some crazy man molested his niece, and now he's got she's got to have the baby, but the vast number of abortions are not by rape. Okay, I mean, you can just look at the number. This is let's go to this is abortionclock.com. All right, and it's 64,274,554 abortions in the United States since Roe versus Wade. Are you trying to tell me that all those human beings came from unwanted pregnancies caused by rape? I don't think so. So, and like I said, you know, these abortions, or what I wanted to say was these abortions, they also, if you look at it from a spiritual point of view, Babylon the Great, which is America, endorses these abortions because it's wickedness, man. And much of this goes back to child sacrifice. Okay, I think I got a scripture here. So I can. This is 2 Kings 17:17. And they caused their sons and daughters to pass through the fire and used divination and enchantments and sold themselves to do evil in the sight of Yahweh to provoke him to anger. You see, so we were even involved, the Israelites were involved in this child's sacrifice, which is basically they would take a baby and they would put it on a burning table that was before a statue of Molech, you know, and sacrifice their child, man. And they'd be playing all these drums and stuff and drowning out the screams of the baby, man. You know, and this is murder. It's murder, man. And I saw pictures of an aborted fetus. People think that it's just flesh, just a lump of cells. No, these are formed human beings, man. Go online and take a look at that. You know, there's obviously I can't post it, or else they'll take it away. They'll strike my page. But go, just take the time and see what an aborted fetus looks like, man. You'd be surprised. It's disgusting. It's disgusting how they basically hack up the baby, burn the baby while in the mother's womb, man. And these wicked ass women act like it's no big deal. But put those pictures in their faces, man. They'd be like, oh, you're being negative. You're being negative. You know. They don't want you to see the ugly truth, man. Let's go to there's another scripture, Ezekiel 16:21, that thou hast slain my children and delivered them to cause them to pass through the fire for them. Let me get that whole scripture real quick. Salakia. Ezekiel 16:21. Okay, so this is Ezekiel 16 and 20. Moreover, thou hast taken thy sons and thy daughters, whom thou hast borne unto me, and these hast thou sacrificed unto them to be devoured. Is this of thy whoredoms a small matter, that thou hast slain my children and delivered them to cause them to pass through the fire for them? This is talking about child sacrifice, man. And that's what's happening now, man. That's what abortion is. It's child sacrifice, man. It's murder. And this is why it's a, it's a hush-hush thing, man. And people don't show you pictures of aborted fetuses. People don't, there's a thing called out of sight, out of mind, man. You don't see it, it doesn't affect you, man. You got your head in the sand or, in other places, okay? America, Babylon the Great is full of distractions, man. If it's not Netflix and chilling, it's let's go to a party or let's go to a buffet or whatever, man. Nobody wants to get to the real deal and the meat of this abominable place that we live in, man, which is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Okay, America, Babylon the Great. All right. And there's some people that can't even have children. In the first book of Samuel, we'll go there real quick and we'll end. There's a beautiful display of a woman in Hannah, one of Elkanah's wives, Elkanah, a Levite, who couldn't, her womb was shut up for years, man. While she's watching the other wife bearing all kinds of children, sons and daughters. And then finally, what she do, man? She put her faith in the Lord. She prayed and vowed to the Lord that if the Lord Yahweh gives her a son, she'll basically lend him to the Lord for his entire life, man. It's kind of a sacrifice, but it's a life sacrifice. It's not a death sacrifice. You're not killing a child. She offered her son up to the Lord, man. For a lifetime service to the one true power, man. A righteous power. And what happened? His name was Samuel, or Shamawa'ala in the Hebrew. And he became the first prophet of Israel, man. Okay? The first official prophet of Israel. Beautiful story, man. First book of Samuel, chapter 1. Read it if you have the time. So, Lord willing. And then after that, she got another blessing, Salakia, real quick. She got another blessing from the priest Eli, and she had more children. Hey, so how great is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man? But look at the state that our people are in, man. Abominable, man. Hey, but a lot of people are going to be judged soon, man. Hey, but Lord willing, this was edifying. Once again, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Ruchakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. Shalom.